react to all the foods to show we visit all the foods in the UK. Hello, today we are making Rossendale Vegetable Broth. Unfortunately, we have absolutely no idea as to the history of this food, as we have switched to another book. This is the Catherine Rothwell's Lancashire Cookbook. She cooks food and she wrote a book about it. The difference between this book and the one that we were using is this one doesn't actually give you any history on the foods.
Well, not much.
Well, not much.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't read it. I'm only going off what you told me, but it doesn't tell much of the history on like our old book. So actually, for quite a few of these videos, we're probably not going to know anything about it. Sorry.
Hi. This is a dish that we have to prepare the night before because it uses pulses, specifically yellow split peas, red lentils and pearl barley. So we were beginning to collect those up individually, but then we found that Asda has what they call a broth mix and contains all those ingredients together, so that makes it a lot easier and cheaper for us. We're now going to measure out 225 grams or 8 ounces, which is nearly half the bag, and then we're going to soak it in cold water overnight. So as you can see, my unseen assistant is pouring them out in a glass bowl. They've said we need to use about just under half the pack, so she's just using her own intuition as to what that looks like. Yeah, my assistant decided to put a pinch of salt and some black pepper in the bowl with the pulses, so the recipe doesn't actually tell you to do that, but there you go. And that's what they look like when you've got them in the bowl. So are we going to cover that, protect it from any marauding cats? Not that I would imagine they'd be interested. So there you go, see you tomorrow. Well, these are all the ingredients laid out. 175 grams of carrots, equivalent weight of onions and swede, some bay leaf. That was the most difficult item to source, but eventually we tracked some down in Sainsbury's. 4 tomatoes, some ground black pepper and salt, and some vegetable stock cubes, and of course the pulses, which we soaked overnight. We're now going to, after we've cut the vegetables, we're going to drain the pulses, fill it back up with, cover them again with water and boil them for 10 minutes. In a slight variation to what the book said, which was putting the tomatoes in boiling water, my assistant has cut slices into each of them and has then poured boiling water over the top of them. Both methods are used to basically get the skin off the tomatoes. Right, we're still in the process of, we've peeled the vegetables and we're in the process of dicing them. So we've got the carrots and swedes there. We're now doing the onions. Then we'll need to take the skins off the tomato and peel and chop those. Okay, now it's time for the draining of the pulses. So basically take the old water out.
Excuse me, there's a draining spoon on there.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
So we're now replacing the water with new water, basically, and then we'll bring this pan to the boil for 10 minutes. So you can see we're now peeling the skins off, which is quite easy after they've been boiled. And now going to be chopped. Yeah, well, once the pulses have been fully boiled, there is a sort of scum forms at the top of the water, so you need to skim that off before you add the rest of the ingredients. Right, after that, everything goes in the pan. All the chopped veg. And just the one bay leaf. Now the recipe said 1 crumbled stock cube. My assistant feels that's not quite enough, so we're going to use 1.5. Okay, the last of the ingredients to go in is the bay leaf on the top. That's not necessary, that's just an aesthetic thing. You can put it in first if you like. And we're going to simmer it for how long? He goes to the book because he can't remember. 45 minutes. Okay. And that will make, well, 45 minutes from when it comes to the boil. That should make a lovely Rossendale vegetable broth. Right, and now having been simmered for the appropriate length of time, about 45 minutes, we now have the soup and it looks tremendous. So, we'll soon have Simon's taste test to look forward to. Simon is now going to taste Rossendale vegetable broth.
It's a bit hot. Nah.
Oh dear.
I don't like vegetables.
Yeah, Simon is not a great fan of vegetables, so right, and it's my turn. Well, I'll have a proper bowl.
There you go, you got your thumbnail now.
Right, okay. Hang on to it for a second, Simon.
So, once we're in this little space, moment in time, don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Right.
I've been keeping the
Yeah. Okay.
viewers entertained. There you go. I think you like it then.
Yeah. I won't pretend it's the best soup I've ever tasted, but it's certainly edible and will certainly be very filling for a winter's night. Yeah, okay.
Personally, I'll just stick to Heinz tomato for myself, but sure, you can enjoy what you enjoy.